Live.
Good evening, guys and girls, and do thank big man in the red down at the bottom there, at O'Brien. He got us lined up for this evening. Been out of town all day with my mom and my wife, and just getting some medical stuff situated. We also have Tim. We have Mike and Keith should be on his way as well. Harris will be a no show tonight. And if you think the world is not spinning correctly, I agree with you because the Duke Blue Devils with 5 losses right now can make it to the ACC championship. And can you imagine if they won the ACC championship and then gets denied getting to go to play because you are not, my friends, a top 50 team in the country right now? I'm sorry. Something's up with that. Want to welcome Brian back. Brian, the rails in this country. Tell some folks how, if you liked it or if you was disappointed, how things went with you.
Well, we bought a USA Pass, and we've taken rides to California Zephyr, Coastal Starlight, and then back home on the Southwest Chief, and then we took a trip to Chicago, riding the Missouri River Runner and the Lincoln Service. So we spent a lot of time on the rails, and we enjoyed every minute of it.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Last week, don't have my glasses with me, but I'll find them right here in a second. Last week, in college, my man Harris went 2-3. Brian went 2-3. Keith went 3-2. Mike went 3-2. Rob went 3-2, and Tim went 4-1. All right, let's go with our over and unders this week. Tim, the smile turns back into the frown.
I went inverse.
With the over unders, Tim only got one of those right.
Oh, Lord.
Rob and Mike only got 2 right.
Woo,
and
yeah.
Keith, Harris, and Brian all got 3 right on that. And so not a great week for the college guys. But this week, special guys, we've got 9 games. And they're all worth 2 wins or 2 losses apiece. And if you can sweep them, all 9 of them, you get 20 wins added to your total for the year. Ron McGrath, thank you so much for joining the channel. Yep, you can normally catch on my channel, but Brian's channel is up and running tonight, and I do thank him for that. Hey, the middle one right there, we'll start with that one, okay? It doesn't matter to me. I got them in a list right here, but it doesn't matter. Georgia at Georgia Tech. We're going to go to Brian. You had the opportunity if you want to pass. I don't want to pick this game, Rob. Thank you, but no thank you. But we have to pick minimum of 5. Brian, have at it or pass?
Yeah, I'm a little behind, so I'm going to pick all these games. I'm going to roll the dice. This game was an overtime thriller last year. But Georgia's offense for the past month, they've been hitting their stride. Whereas Georgia Tech's quarterback, Haynes King, has not been his best for a while. I'm picking the Georgia Bulldogs, and taking the under.
All right, so you're going to take Georgia to cover the 13.5, and you're going to go under the total. Michael, you either pick it up where we left it off, or you can pass. Let me find my.
I'm going for it. I got to think though. I got to remember.
Go for it.
I got to remember what the line, how many points it was.
13.5. 13.5 and 59.5. Have at it.
Okay. All right. That's what I needed. Georgia and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is number 16 right now. Georgia's number 4. Okay. Right. Last year's game went into overtime. But this year, it's at a neutral site. So, and it's in Georgia. Believe it or not. I think there are going to be plenty more Georgia fans than Georgia Tech fans. 13.5. That's a high number in my world. So I'm going to have Georgia win the game, but not by 13.5. Okay? I'm going to go with Georgia Tech, and I'm going to take the game under.
All right. Tim, it's all up to you, my friend.
Yeah, Brian, you kind of nailed it right on the head there. Georgia's trending upward, and Georgia Tech is trending downward right now. Will that be corrected for a rivalry game? Nah, I don't think so. Give me Georgia to cover the 13.5, and I'll go different with you guys then. I'll go over.
All right. Coming to me now. I don't have anybody's list, so Harris, I'll post that at a later date. I will try to tonight if possible. If I get them in, I'll post them on I may even do a YouTube feed of it, of Harris's, and maybe even Keith's if we don't get him. Georgia, man, Georgia's too good for this team. Georgia really is. Haynes Kings went downward. Georgia's went upwards. I'm taking Georgia. I am going to go under the total. All right. We got Ole Miss going to Mississippi State. Ole Miss is a 7.5-point favorite. 62.5. Mike, have at it or pass?
Okay. Big key to this game. Where will Lane Kiffin be at the end of this game? Okay? The rumor mill is going like crazy that he may stay, that he will go. I don't know much. I think money talks, but I think Ole Miss is still good enough to cover. So I'm going to take Ole Miss, and I'm going to go, since it's a rivalry game, I'm going to go over the total because they want to show up Mississippi State.
7.5, you'll give it up.
I'll give up the 7.5.
And you're going to go over. All right. Tim, option.
I almost wish I could Scott Hall this thing. Shoot the toothpick right over to you, Rob.
Oh, you passed.
I'm passing.
All right.
I'm not touching this one.
Lane Kiffin, where does he go? You tell us where you think he goes.
I think he stays.
You think he stays? Mike, where does Lane Kiffin go?
I think he'll go somewhere. Maybe to the No Fun League. That's my choice.
I think he's going to go to.
I'm to Florida.
Florida, okay.
I think he's going to Florida. I've got a couple of reasons why I think he goes to Florida. And
let me get off of here.
Let me get off here too. Let me flip a couple things off here. I'll flip my phone off real quick. All right. I say he goes to Florida for a couple of reasons. LSU job is considered going through a lot of other pressure. They're willing to spend the most money of any team. That's the one thing that would draw him. But I think Florida will start spending a little more money. He's not a recruiter. He said that all along. He's not a recruiter. I still say he goes to Florida. I think the Tulane guy goes to LSU. That's just my take on that one. Ole Miss in this ball game, I don't care if he's coached them or hadn't coached them all week long. They are a better team than Mississippi State. I'm actually surprised at the line being to be 13 points. 7.5, I have no problem with this. I am taking Ole Miss, and I am going under the total as well. Brian.
Well, it's the egg. It's the egg bowl.
Do you take this game or do you pass on this one?
I'm going to take it. I'm going to take all of them. This is the Egg Bowl. I think LSU has the inside track on it.
Oh, okay.
As far as recruiting goes,
Yep.
Recruits fall out of the woodwork in both Florida and Louisiana, really. Kids grow up dreaming about playing at those two schools. And I do think he's going because Ole Miss is not giving him an offer yet. And if he goes, I'll bet Trinidad Chambliss, the quarterback, hits the portal and goes with him. Mississippi State, the last 2 weeks, has given up 40-plus points. They do have two good wide receivers, Brennan Thompson and Anthony Evans III. But I do think that's going to go over. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring, and I am picking Ole Miss to win this. And did I say
Ole Miss in the over.
Ole Miss in the over, yeah.
All right. So Brian takes Ole Miss and over in this ball game. Keith just got with me and said he will try to get me his picks later in the evening as well. So I'll try to make them public to everybody before the noon game or before the 1 o'clock or 12:30 game tomorrow East Coast time. We go to Tim, Texas A&M, a 2.5-point favorite, heading to Texas to play the Longhorns. 51.5. Tim, do you take this game?
I do not, because I do not know which version of Arch Manning will show up. So take it, Rob, if you want to.
I didn't catch what you said.
Pass.
He's not taking it. Pass.
He must be having technical
I can't hear you,
difficulties.
Tim.
He's passing.
So you taking Texas A&M under?
Not
Taking Texas in the under?
taking the
No, he's
game.
Oh, you're not
he's
going to
not
touch us
touching.
one.
No, I don't
He's
know
not
which
touching
version
the
of Arch
game.
Manning is going to show up.
Okay. Wow. Let's get back in here.
You gotta do something.
Oh, it is bad tonight. Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay.
The internet's out.
I am too. All right.
Not me.
I'm getting such a bad signal tonight. I am so sorry. So, Tim, you're not taking this game at all.
No.
All right.
Move the table out. Move it or something.
Let me try to move something out of the way here. See if I can do something different.
Move out.
Okay, I am going to take this game. I still don't have confidence in Baloney Jabroni quarterback at Texas. I'm sorry. He's a bologna sandwich, and he's not going to make it far. A&M and the under is the way I'm going to go in this ball game. I just think I think Texas A&M's a better team. I think they can try. A&M and under. Brian?
Well, Texas A&M did get a scare last week against South Carolina.
Okay.
They need a win to stay undefeated. Of course, before the college football playoffs, they still have a title game to go through.
Did you guys
Texas
get
has
that?
Yeah.
Texas has been better at home than they've been on the road. And if they beat an undefeated team, they might get back in the controversy of the CFP. At least there'll be some controversy about that. But I'm picking Texas A&M, and I'm taking the over.
Over? All right. Go for it, Mike.
I've been following this game locally all week on the local news. Let me tell you, this crowd is going to be pumped for this game. There is a strong possibility that a 3-loss team can make the playoff. And that's what a lot of these journalists are saying down here.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're starting to believe in Arch. But in the real world, Arch is probably going to have a few more games left. And then he's probably going to either A, transfer, or B, see you in the No Fun League. I'm going to go against what I've been reading, and I'm going to take the Longhorns, and I think they're going to put up a number against A&M. I'm going to go under because it's probably going to be, I think it's going to be like a 30 to 14 game. So give me the Longhorns, and I'm going to take the under.
All right, I got Texas A&M in the under for Mike. We're
No,
getting about
Texas.
30, 35,
Rob, stop.
40 mile an hour winds here.
Stop. Texas.
The winds are blowing swift here.
Oh, that's okay.
I've got picks with. I
One
may
minute.
have to
Hold on,
call Brian,
Rob.
but we
To keep track of who's going first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So Rob, I think, went first for that game. So I think it'd be on you now.
Okay. So Arizona and Arizona State. This will be a good game to skip because isn't this a pick'em game?
Yes.
It's a pick'em game. Yes.
Yes.
Arizona State 48.
Yeah. So it's what's the line?
48.5 Arizona State,
48.
and it's a pick'em game.
Okay, so on the Arizona State game, the series began 13 years before Arizona became a state. It's a long series. I think this is the 99th year. Arizona's got a good quarterback, Noah Fafita, 64%, 25 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I think he's better than Sam Levitt, Arizona State's quarterback. Arizona State, both teams are 8-3, and they both need to win to have a shot at the 12 title game. Arizona State won this 47-7 last year on the way to their title game. And their best player is Malik Brown. He's a 1,000-yard rusher. I'm thinking in this game, Arizona State, and I'm going over. And I think do we have a feedback?
Yes.
This one, I'm going to A, take the game. B, this to me is an easy game. I think Arizona State is a much better team than Arizona. Don't forget, who was Arizona State's running back last year? Galaboo! Who's now injured. Meanwhile, Arizona State again is home. This is a pick'em game. This is a pick. You know, the devil will use his little thorns on his little pitchfork.
On his trident. Yeah.
Give me Arizona State. Give me the over. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Fox will like that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Okay, Tim.
And for the second straight game, I am going to pass this one, but I will take the next one.
All right. So we're working on Arizona at Arizona State, and Arizona State is 45.5.
48 and a half.
Yeah.
Yep, I got all the numbers right here. I will take Arizona and under.
All right. Okay.
Gotcha.
So we're on Saturday's games. We got Ohio State at Michigan, and it's 40. Michigan is 44.5
Total.
total.
And Ohio State's a 10-point favorite.
I like Ohio State in this ball game, and I'm going to go under the total.
All right. Are you going to stay in line, or you're just giving me all your picks at once?
No, just he'll stay on there.
Okay, you stay on.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so let's hear from
Brian.
Brian, Ohio State, Michigan.
Okay. My sister lives in Columbus. She has 2 big parties a year when she was living. This week and the 4th of July, and 100 people would come. It was always a huge, huge week. It has been 2,188 days since Ryan Day beat Michigan. They're ready for that win. Ohio State's 11-0. Michigan's 9-2. Last year, Ryan Day tried to get physical with Michigan. Didn't work.
Didn't work.
This year, it's going to be snow. So I don't know how physical he's going to get this year as well. Now, they get the wide receivers back. Tate and Smith missed last week, so they're coming back. Michigan can run the ball, and it depends on what kind of runners they are in the snow. I mean, Underwood, Jordan Marshall, and Justin Haynes, if they're little scat backs, it's not going to be a good day for that. But if they stick their foot in the ground and are more a little bit toward the plotting side, they should be okay. But I think Ohio State's going to be very motivated. I'm taking OSU. I'm going under the total because of the weather.
Mike, how about you?
All righty. What is it now? He's 0-5 against Michigan.
One win.
There's a year that they didn't play.
They didn't play in 2020. He won in 2019.
Yeah, he's only run it one time then.
Yes.
And that's what everybody is in Columbus is like. We gotta. If he doesn't win this game, talk about pitchforks. They're gonna have to hang him. They're gonna have to hang him, Judge. They're gonna hang him. It don't matter how many times he wins, as long as they beat Michigan. If they beat Michigan, then there's glory in the streets. You could be the national champion, but if you don't beat Michigan, there's glory in the streets. I forget this is the X, and it's the Red X weekend.
Yes.
You know, with the M's and the O's and all that. Anyway, this is going to be a very closer game than most people think. Big difference, the weather. It's going to be snowing up there.
It's already snowing, I think.
Huh?
Already snowing.
Yeah, so there you go. They got to get this field. 100,000 people in Michigan. Woo-wee. It's going to be cold up there. So what my theory is he's going to get his win, but not by 10 points. You're going to go Ohio State with the win, but Michigan's going to hold off. Ohio State's only going to win by 3. So give me Michigan and give me the under.
All right, Tim.
Yeah, Mike, I kind of like what you're putting down there. Yes, it may be 2,188 days since Ohio State has beat Michigan, but it's also been about 330-ish days since Michigan's won a national title.
Right.
Yeah. Like, don't worry, we had that over almost to 10,000 days for the 8 years that actually it was more than that because 8 years that Michigan didn't beat Ohio State. I can go also. One last thing. How do you make Michigan cookies? You put them in a bowl and beat them for 3 hours. One more joke? Nah, I won't go to that one. That's the cleanest one that I have, and one that won't offend people.
None offend.
No. It may offend some people, and I don't want to make fun of people who actually heard the second joke. I'll tell it to you offline, Michael. Yeah. I mean, as much as they've lost the last 4 years, hopefully Ryan Day will just let the game, make adjustments when needed, because it didn't feel like he was trying to make too many adjustments last year. And it cost them. They lost by 3 points. So I agree. I think 10 is too much in this game. I have it going winning by 8, 24-16.
Okay.
So I have Michigan covering, Ohio State winning, and under.
Okay. So the next game, the next game is Oregon at Washington, and the total points is 52.5.
Who should be first, Tim? I just
Okay.
moved everybody.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll take this one. Oregon's on a roll right now. I don't really think. Washington's at least a solid team, but they're not in Oregon's league. I'll take Oregon in the over.
Mike?
I'm almost agreeing with you, Tim. After game day was up there last week, and boy, did they have a great time up there. I think the air is going to come out a little bit in the balloon, but not much. I think Oregon will win the game. I think it's going to be closer than most people think, though. So I'm going to go with Oregon with the win, and Washington. Oregon will win by probably 6 points. So give me Washington, but there's going to be a ton of scoring. Over.
Okay, I'm concerned about last week. Oregon put a lot into that game last week. And, it was a big win over USC, but what they got left for Washington? Washington still is 8-3. They're not a bad team. Their offense has put over 38 points a game up in home games, except for the Ohio State game. The quarterback throws for 72%, and they got a 1,000-yard rusher in Jonah Coleman. I'm picking an upset here. I think Washington's going to get Oregon. And I'm also thinking it's going to go under the total.
Rob?
Yeah, I just, first off, I want to apologize for not being able to stick with you guys. I think Oregon's a better team here. 6.5, yeah, they're better. They're better than a touchdown, better than Washington. Even on the road, I'll take Oregon. I'll go under the total.
Hey, at least he's not blowing away. NEM,
All right, next game.
Next game is UCLA at USC, and it's 7.5 with 59.5 total.
And that's USC that's favored.
Yes.
Michael, go ahead.
USC's favored by 7.
Hold on, Rob.
That's okay.
Yeah. UCLA is a team that nobody knows anything about because, hell, we don't ever get to watch them because USC has just overshadowed them all year. USC is nothing to brag about. They're not that great a team. I think UCLA is going to keep this ball game close. USC wins. UCLA keeps it close. I'm going UCLA in the under on this ball game.
Okay. Me next.
Sure.
Well, I grew up next door to a guy who worked for Motorola TV, and he had a big color. He was the first one on the block to get a big color TV, and he invited us over to see the UCLA USC game in 1962. First football game I saw in color, and what a great choice! Love the green field, love the colors, and it'll be a spectacle again come Friday. Nico Iamaleava was injured in the Washington game. Does anybody know if he's playing?
I have not heard. I do not know that.
You can't really watch them.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. But if UCLA is going to win this game, they're going to have to control the game on the ground for any chance to win. When they've ran the ball for 170 plus yards, they've got 3 wins. When USC gives up 170 plus, they're 2-3. Against Oregon, UCLA had 8 bad penalties, a couple turnovers. They're going to hand the ball off just like UCLA hands the ball off because UCLA has no run defense. I'm picking USC to win and cover and the total to go over. I'm sorry, total to go under. Sorry.
Under.
Mike?
Gotcha.
Michael.
Usk and Ukla. The letter game, as we call it. Usk and Ukla. Okay? First of all, this game, lots of points. It's California. They got nothing much else because none of us watch those games. And why? And especially this weekend. Why? There's something better going on in California than Usk and UCLA. It's further south. It's WWE in San Diego. So Usk and UCLA, you guys control the football and run the football you want. Give me UCLA and the points, and I'm going to go over.
All right.
Okay, Tim.
I will take this game. Yeah, I mean, UCLA's, they had their nice little, uptick when they switched their coaches. And I'm not saying they're a bad team, just they're not in USC's thing. I'm surprised this game's actually not higher spread, but Vegas usually gets this right. I'll take USC and I'll go over the total.
All right, the next game is Alabama at Auburn. Total is 48.5. Alabama is favored by 5.5. Tim, who starts?
I think I'll start this one.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah. Just Auburn, I had a rough first half, but I had to turn it on against Mercer. Okay. But I don't
Moiser.
wrong here that Alabama's only 5.5 point favorites. Okay. I'll take Alabama in the over.
Hit the red button.
No.
You got Alabama and the over. Okay.
Tim, Alabama, and over. Okay, who's next, Tim?
Me.
Michael.
Me. What was the line again?
It's Alabama at Auburn 48.5, and Alabama is favored 5.5.
Oh, 5.5? No. 5.5? The eggs are going to be rolling toward the tide. Give me Alabama. I'm going to go under in this game because I don't think Auburn's going to score that many points.
All right, it's my turn.
4-10 or something.
If Alabama wins, they're going to lock up a playoff spot. What could go wrong? Tyson is not as good on the road. Head coach Kalen DeBoer loss here would be a perfect bookend for his doubters. Lost the first game, lost the last game. They're not going to like that. Auburn, I think, is going to be, or has been, a refocused team other than the first half last week after the firing of Hugh Freeze. And a win over Alabama would make their season. I'm picking the upset here. I'm taking Auburn in the over.
Okay. Rob?
Yeah, I think DeBoer's finally got something going on here. I like Alabama. I like it under in this ball game. I still think Auburn's got to get their ducks in a row, figure out who's going to be their next coach. So Alabama and under.
All right. The next game is Virginia Tech at Virginia, and the 52.5. And Virginia is favored by 10 points.
Michael, go for
And
it.
Virginia Tech. You don't hear much about Virginia Tech. All you hear about is that they lose. So this should be an easy one in Charlottesville with the home team. Virginia's going to win the game, and I think it's going to go under again.
All right. Tim, who's next?
That'd be me.
Good, Brian.
Virginia Tech battled Miami, but they were outclassed. Defensive lineman Kamari Copeland's worth watching. Virginia has only beaten Virginia Tech twice this century. So they're going to be anxious to get this win. And they can get their place in the ACC title game with a win. Jamari Taylor, the running back, he's got 917 yards, 35 receptions. He's probably their best player. I've seen Virginia a couple times. I think the team is a little undersized, but I do think they're going to beat Virginia Tech. I'm taking Virginia and the over. Rob or Tim? No, Rob.
Rob.
I'm gonna be on the island here, boys and girls. I was impressed watching Virginia Tech play Miami. They kept him within 10 points, and Miami's supposed to be like the most vicious snake out there. They're supposed to be the best team out there at the beginning of the year. Virginia Tech played them tough. Franklin is already working with this team, they're saying, in the weight room and working with them on the practice field. Virginia Tech is not going to pull the upset, but they are going to scare the hell out of Virginia. I'm taking Virginia Tech in the points, and I'm going under the total here. I think we're going to get a big-time surprise.
Okay.
And Tim is going to pass this game because I don't know what Virginia is thinking.
I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. I don't want to keep Lori on the line like this, so I'm going to try to come online and watch it. If I can, in chat, I'll try to leave my picks in chat for you guys.
Hey, Rob, there's no issue.
No, there's no problem. We're okay.
We're fine.
We're fine.
It's not a problem? Okay. If it's not a problem for you guys, I'm good then.
No,
All right.
we're good. That concludes our college picks. Remember, they count double this week. Let's go to our NFL picks. And got a full slate of games this week. Everybody's playing. There's a couple teams that haven't had their bye yet, but everybody is on the docket this holiday week. By the way, happy Thanksgiving if you're watching us.
Unless you're north of the border, then it's just a regular Thursday.
That's right.
Thursday. Now I'm going to go over our straight ups. Harris is not with us tonight, but he was 13-1 straight up last week in the NFL.
Blows my mind.
Lost the Thursday night game and won all the rest of them. I went 11-3. Keith was 9-3. I didn't have two of Keith's picks. I couldn't find them, Rob. And then Tim was 9-5. Mike was 6-8, and Roger 8-6.
Oh, I'm dying.
Jaguars and Cardinals. Keith picked the Jags to win straight up.
Okay.
And was the other one Eagles Cowboys?
Yes.
He took the Eagles. They took the Eagles side of that.
So he was 1-1.
Yeah. So and he went under on both of those.
Okay, so 10-6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then he was 10-4 last week.
10-4. 10-4. That's right.
You want to, Rob? You want to read us?
Good week, Keith.
Sure. Over unders for the week. If your name is mentioned first, you are doing the worst. Mike 4.
Oh!
6. Rob 7. Keith 8. Brian, your last to be mentioned. 9 over under wins for the week.
Oh, good.
Now, picks for the week. Keith went 3-10. Mike went 3-10.
Woo!
5-8. Rob went 5-8. Brian went 7-6. And Harris Tim went 5-8. Harris went 8-5 for the week. And our totals for the year: 80 wins for Tim, 77 for Harris, 87 for Keith, 81 for Mike, 82 for Brian, and 78 for Rob. You good, Rob?
All right. Let's do our first game, Robert. Lori, what is it?
Okay, it's Green Bay at Detroit, 49.5, and Detroit is favored by 3.
And Brian, you are first.
All right. Green Bay, Detroit. Well, Green Bay won the first matchup this year. And they have a lot of division games left, plus a Denver game on their schedule. Detroit's got some problems. They've got an offensive line issue. And if you told me at the beginning of the year that they would have offensive line issues, I would have been surprised. But the interior is not going well. What is going well is Jamar Gibbs. He could be the difference in this game. But I think Detroit could have a couple of losses going down the stretch. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins this division between them and Chicago. In this game, I think Detroit's going to win. It's at their place. I'm taking the under.
And
Michael?
we will go. Actually, no, hold on, Michael. Hold on, Michael. We're
I'm
gonna Rob.
holding. I'm thinking.
Rob, we're going to Rob.
All right. Hey, love is going to get no love. Lions minus a 3. I'll take your Lions. I'll go under just like Brian did.
All right, and then I'll go. Yeah, I mean, it's in Detroit. I mean, of course, it's Thanksgiving. Like I said, the Packers are running on their fourth string running back. As bad as the offenses are going to be, I still think the Lions are better. I'll take the Lions in the under. I think that's the train going here. Michael?
2 words. Aiden Hutchinson. That's all you got to say. On national TV, man, he's just as good on the field as he is with Troy Polamalu in those Head and Shoulders commercials. Lions, big, under.
Wow, I think that's a unanimous there.
All right. Well, okay. The next game up is Kansas City at Dallas, 51.5 points, and Kansas City's favored by 3.5 points.
Go ahead, Rob.
I got to hear this.
Me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I love Brian and I love Lori,
Hey,
your Chiefs have been winning by 3 points and not a lot more than that. And I'll tell you what, Dallas can score 40 points. I'm going to say it before you do, Mike.
They didn't score 40 last week.
40 in this ball game. But Dallas scares the crap out of me in this game. I think they're going to win it. I'm actually picking them to win this ball game. I mean, no. I'm sorry. I'm taking the Chiefs to win. But that half point makes a difference. I'm sorry. So I'm picking Kansas City to win. I think Cowboys keep it within a field goal. I'm taking Cowboys and under in this ball game.
Okay, Ted?
All right. Yeah, it's a little concerning. Yeah, like I said, the Chiefs need this game. They got to get everyone. If they can win out, I think they'll make the playoffs. But they got to start with this game, and this will not be easy. But I think that they can cover, maybe a late touchdown gets this over the 3.5. The Chiefs will cover this 3.5. So I got the Chiefs, and I think there'll be some points scored. So give me the over.
Michael?
I got a call.
Jerry?
Hello? Taylor! Yeah, I know. You've been on the news. I got your song on the radio. You know, I got your Christmas song, so I'm good. Yeah, listen. Tell Travis to get his ass together. Okay, bye. You know, Taylor's a little pissed off right now. Okay? Her honey didn't do much last week. But it's against you. Okay? Don't be surprised if she could show up because maybe she'll sing with Post Office there, you know, for halftime. Meanwhile, Mahomes is getting older and he's dropping into rankings on other quarterbacks, you know, Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, whoever else, Lamar Jackson. So he's like quarterback number 5. Doesn't matter. National TV, all I'm worried about is these referees trying to screw on them. Chiefs, over. Big time. Next.
All right. There's a lot of people basting their turkeys, but they're also basting the Cowboys and they're basting the Chiefs because whoever loses this game, they are cooked. No playoffs if whoever loses this game.
Hey, I got no playoffs already, so I don't care.
Well, Dallas, if they win, the only hard game they got left is Detroit, and the rest are quite winnable. So I think they got a shot. Kansas City's got a couple hard games. They got a couple of easy games like Titans and Raiders. They'll win those games. But they still got Denver, still got the Chargers, and they got Houston. So it's a playoff push from this point. I'm scared about this game. We're definitely missing Trey Smith. He's out, the right guard. I was hoping they would move Jalen Moore there, but they're planning to go with Caliendo. They signed Damian Pierce. He might run back kicks, but he's not ready to play as far as offense goes. Kareem Hunt was magnificent last week, over 100 yards, 30 carries, a career high. And Andy Reid congratulated him and congratulated that he's still upright. He's at his age. Dallas is coming off 2 emotional wins. They're 3-1 at home. They usually play better at home. And those 2 defensive tackles, Quinton Williams and Clark, the guy from Green Bay, they're going to be a load for us to handle. But I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the Chiefs, and I'm taking the under.
Okay, the next game up is Cincinnati at Baltimore, 51.5 points, and Baltimore is favored by 7.5 points.
And
Who's first, Tim?
I am going first this game. Yeah, it's essentially, I don't know if Baltimore's going to be able, I don't think Baltimore is that great of a defense, but compared to, anything else that goes on, still, Baltimore's the better team, and they're looking to essentially stick a fork. Well, I can't really stick a fork. They're only a game better than the Steelers right now, I think. Actually, they're a game less than the Steelers. They want to get as many wins as possible. And even though I think it'd be worse if Burrow comes back Thursday.
Burrow is back.
I don't like it. It's like he's like sitting duck. He's not going to be mobile. Give me the Ravens, and I'll take the over. Michael.
Who's next?
Michael?
Yeah, I think Jackson. I think Lamar is going to wake up now. It's time. It's time to wake up, Lamar. And you know how everybody knows how I feel about Joe Flacco. You know that. I think
if he plays.
Yeah, yet he plays every week. You should
Not
know.
over Burrow.
What about Burrow?
At least Joe Flacco has never played on my team. So that's good. But you know what? I think everybody's worried about the passing. I think that Derrick Henry is going to run for 150 plus. Give me the Ravens. Give me the under.
Yeah, they've already said Joe Burrow's full practice this week, and he is going to play. But I'm with Tim. He may not make it through this game. And, Lamar Jackson is not going great either. He has not been completely healthy. So that's kind of curtailed his game. They started out 1-5, but now they've turned it on. And look who's in first place. Baltimore is in first place right now. They got to finish with New England, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh. So the wins are going to be hard to come by. I think they're going to get this one because where the Burrows playing out, it's the same Cincinnati defense. Yeah, I'm taking I actually think Cincinnati will cover, but I'm taking Baltimore to win. Cincinnati covers, Baltimore wins. Rob?
Is it over or under?
You going over or under?
Oh, over on this.
All right, Rob.
With the one game this week that it's going to be more rushing yards total than it will be passing yards. There's no sense in bringing him back this week. Talking about Burrow. Nothing bad can happen. They're not going to playoffs. Sit him down for the year. The Ravens, they're finding out that their quarterback is a glorified running back. He can't throw in the pocket. This week, he doesn't have to. They're just going to run the ball, and after they get tired of that, run the ball a little more. I'll take the Ravens in this ball game. They win by more than a touchdown. I am going to go under the total, though, because I think the Bengals going to have a hard time scoring.
All right, next game up is the Friday game. It's Chicago at Philadelphia, 44.5 points. Philly is favored by 7 points. Rob, who's first?
Or
Michael's
first.
Me. While everybody is going to go out and do their Black Friday shopping, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're going to miss a good game. I think this game is one of the better games of the week. Okay? I know I'm not a fan of Caleb Williams, and he's going to be playing in front of those Philly, I was going to say fanatics, but they throw snowballs at Santa Claus, okay? But meanwhile, it's 4.5 points.
44.
I think that's
44.5 for the total, 7 for Philadelphia.
That's too many points. And that number I hate. I hate that number. Because it's going to be one of those close ones. What did you say, 47?
44.5.
44.5. Oh, I hate it. I'm going to take
44.5.
Take the Bears, the points. Philly wins by a field goal, goes under.
So Chicago covers, but Philly wins and under.
Correct. And
All
the
right,
game goes under. It's going to be a 23-20 game. That's what I think.
Chicago's head coach is making a strong case for coach of the year. And Caleb Williams is making a strong case to be the first Chicago quarterback to throw for 4,000 yards for the Bears. But I think he might make a few mistakes in this one. Last week, they were missing 5 defensive starters, and they got through it. All their linebackers were out and two defensive backs. Philly, I'm concerned that they might be going into a swoon like they did 2 years ago. They're kind of disjointed. They're underperforming. As if you ever noticed how number 56, the guard, looks at Hurts every play, and then he turns around, and as he's in the process of turning around, before he pauses, so I'm not even sure if this is legal, he does this every play, they snap the ball. If I see that, opposing defenses see that. And plus, people are saying Philly's offense is too predictable. Well, I know they know for sure when the ball is going to be hiked. It's obvious. So there's some things that are not going well. Defense is going well, but on offense, they've got some problem. That was a wake-up call against Dallas. They're going to finish with an easy schedule except for Buffalo. In this game, I'm picking Chicago to win by point. No, I'm picking Philadelphia to win, but Chicago to cover. That's what I'm picking. I'm going under. So Philly wins, Chicago covers, and I'm going under.
Are you fun?
Is that legal? What 56 does, he always looks at Hurts, and then he turns around, and as he turns around, the ball snapped. He hasn't paused. Is that even
As
legal?
long as he's in a 2-point stance, that should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's even in a 2-point stance, because by the time he gets here, the ball's on hiked every time.
All right, I'll let's see if I can take a look at it. All right, go ahead, Rob.
Rob, you're
My
up.
turn.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Philadelphia is in some trouble. Lane Johnson, that's a big name right now to worry about if you're in Philadelphia, because I tell you what, Saquon Barkley's not running the football. He's averaging about 55, 60 yards a game. That's not Saquon Barkley numbers. And then now the receivers are turning on him, saying, Saquon's not rushing. Saquon's not rushing. You can't run behind a line that's not blocking for you. And Jalen Hurts is starting to look bad because of it. The one thing they do have, they have a defense. And they are going to be all over Caleb Williams. They're missing Reed Blankenship. Blankenship is a strong a safety, a very good one, too. That he's going to be out this week. If the Bears can block the front 5 or 6 guys for Philly, they got a chance to win this ball game. I don't think they can do it. I think Philadelphia's going to be all over him from start to finish. I'm taking the Eagles in this ball game. They ain't going to win by a whole lot more than a touchdown, but I think they'll win by more than a touchdown. I'm going under the total.
Tim?
And this is my season reminder that says that if you do not live in the Chicago or Philly area and still want to watch this game and not either try to use a free trial of Amazon Prime or, go illegal methods, twitch.tv/Prime Video. You can watch it for free and it's legal.
Good to know.
Yes. I think that's what the
All
third or fourth time I
comments,
mentioned that this season.
Please send all comments to Tim. Thank you.
It's legal, trust me. They
know.
wouldn't have a video on there if it wasn't. Okay,
Right.
back to the game. It's the Eagles' defense is way better than the Bears' defense. I mean, Caleb's not good enough to control this game. Plus, I could not tell you who the Bears' running back is right now, to be honest with you. So all I hear is Caleb and Romadunze and DJ Moore. I hear nothing about their running game. But yet, the Eagles could probably, make it work. You're right, Rob. I don't think this is going to be anything more than the 7 points, but I got the Eagles covering and under.
Oh, so you're taking the Bears.
No, I'm taking the Eagles.
Eagles.
All right.
Eagles in the under.
Eagles and under. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, now we're on the Sunday games. We got New York Giants at New England. 47.5 points. New England is favored by 7.5.
Lots of vintage uniforms. I love these Patriots.
Yes.
That's Monday night game. Yes, Monday night game. Okay.
Okay, Tim, who starts?
Let's see. I went last, so that would be Brian.
Brian.
Okay. Best. Okay. This is going to be the best head coach opening in the league. The talent is there. And I think good coaches are going to really flock to this job and want to get hired for this. And they have high draft picks coming up as well. So they got talent, high draft picks. This could be a quick turnaround. New England's got the best record in the NFL. They've won 9 straight games. They're the first 10-win team. I think Drake May will shine in this game. They're going to sack him sometimes. But I'm picking New England to win, cover, and go under.
All right. Rob, go ahead.
The Giant fan?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
yeah, that's right. Let Rob go. Yeah.
This is coach of the year. This is coach of the year right here. You win 9 games, and you're playing in a weak division, but you got to play the Bills twice, and that's not automatic. And then you never know what you're getting with the Dolphins. This Patriots team is a real team. Drake May's playing well, but guess what? The defense is starting to mold around them. They're starting to play, and they're getting some runs out of their running backs. They're starting to play better. And don't forget, they haven't even had their bye yet. This is absolutely wild that the Patriots will win this week. They'll cover, they'll go under, and then they're going to get a week off. Wow. I'll take Patriots and under.
Tim.
I might be on an island here. The sort of theme here, while the Giants may not win games, they at least keep them close. Like I did not expect a 7-point win or loss, is a 7-point loss against the Lions. I thought they'd get blown out of the water. They control that game for at least a quarter and a half to 2 quarters.
I think Jackson Dart's back in this game, by the way.
Oh, is he? Okay. They're trying to tell him the curb is running a little bit to try to keep him healthy. Well, let's see if that happens or not. He's a rookie, so he might take him once, twice, 3 times a concussion to try probably figure that out. Do I think the Giants will win? No. But I think they will cover because I think the Patriots might only win by 7. So I'll take the Giants to cover, Patriots to win, and over the total.
Okay. Mike?
No island for you, Tim. Dart is coming back. I just want you to remember one name. Chris Shula. He's going to be your next New York Giants head coach because the Giants need defense. They need better secondary. Their secondary is awful. And they proved it to me against the Lions when I was watching it on the NFL Rental. And they were showing a lot of the game on that. Meanwhile, Derek May is having a hell of a season. But another factor in this game, cold weather. And Rashad Stevenson may fumble a couple of times. So I am going to go with the Patriots winning the game. But not by, no. They're going to win by maybe a field goal because the Giants keep things close. All right? Will the game go over? No. Bobby Kraft in his overcoat and all that? No. This game goes under. So give me the Giants. Give me those points because I need them desperately.
All right,
And,
next game up, Atlanta at
And I'll go with the under.
Okay.
Next.
Go ahead, Lori.
39.5.
Oh, I knew which game.
And then we're going to start with Rob.
Yeah. One of the hardest picks for me, just because the rookie law is out for the year ACL. But man, oh man, the Jets are such a dumpster fire. I'm thinking Falcons march into the Jets, win a game straight up. I'm going under the total, so I'll take Falcons and the under.
All right.
Tim.
I'm next. You know how Harris has this thing where if he doesn't know, he rolls a decider die? I decided to roll a 6-sided die and took top half Jets, bottom half Falcons. Well, it took the top half. And the only reason that I kind of could say this is, are we getting old Kirk Cousins that turns the ball over, or are we not? So it's essentially just a roll of the dice. Jets in the under.
Is it Mike? Mike's next.
Michael?
This is the game you go out shopping. This is the worst game of the weekend. Okay? One crap team against another crap team. Which piece of garbage is going to win? You know what? You're giving me points? I'm going to take them. Falcons to win the game straight up. This game could be a 15-10 game. And again, it's going to be cold. And it's not going to help either team. So give me the Falcons and the under.
Okay, Bijan Robinson is third in rushing. Cousins actually looked okay last week. And I think they will finish strong, but still end up with a losing season. The Jets no longer have Quinnen Williams. And I think Algier and Robinson will run all over the Jets. So I'm picking Atlanta and the over.
Okay, the next game up is Arizona at Tampa Bay, 45.5 points. Tampa Bay is favored by 2.5 points. Tim, who's first?
Yep, I think I do. Hold on, Arizona. Just gotta find it here. Give me a second here.
That's supposed to pick up tonight.
I have the question of the day.
Oh, come on. Okay. By the way, Tampa has been doing pretty well. Arizona's, struggled even against the better teams. Yes, so I like the Buccaneers, especially at home, to snap their little skid they've been on and over the total.
Michael?
Is Baker playing?
Yeesh.
Probably.
Ooh, that's a good question.
He's got a slight sprain on his non-throwing shoulder.
Is
But-
Jacoby playing?
Yes.
We got 2 injured quarterbacks here. Think about it. But Tampa's the better team. No question about it. Playing on grass in front of their home fans, that pirate ship is going to scare the heck out of the Cardinals because it's going to go boom, boom, boom so much. Tampa Bay, and I'm going to go, there's 43.5. Do I hate that number? Under.
This might be the same injury that Baker had that led to his downfall in Cleveland.
No,
It
but
was the opposite shoulder, and he tried to make compensate, and it
I know.
just didn't work out. So anyway,
boom, boom. Under.
All right, I think we're going to know, Michael, you gave a lot of booms. I thought you were going to go over.
No, because we don't know how many points Jacoby can score against that defense.
Well, he's capable. He's capable of leading Arizona to victory.
I'll still take
Tampa Bay has lost 3 straight games, but they're against 3 of the best teams. If Blaker can't play, I don't think they win. But I think he's planning to play. I don't think Bridgewater. I think if Bridgewater plays, that's a bridge too far, and that bridge. But and Tampa gets wet. But as far as I know, Baker's playing. Did they lose their 4th straight game? I don't think so. And they have an easy schedule to finish the season. I'm picking Tampa Bay and the over.
Okay, Rob.
They actually, when they talked to the coach today, he said he would start, but he would keep an eye on him throughout the game, and if the game gets out of hand one way or the other, they're going to pull him. It's going to get out of hand probably by 3rd quarter. Cardinals stink, man. They really are bad. I mean, they're just one notch above the Jets. Bucks, 2.5 points, not a problem. I take them. I go under the total.
All right. The next game is Houston at Indianapolis. There's 44.5 points. Indianapolis is favored by 3.5.
all right, go ahead, Michael.
Oh boy, Indianapolis and Houston. Is Stroud playing?
Yes.
Yes. It don't matter. It don't matter. Danny Dimes. I don't care. What do they call him now? Danny
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. No. In my world, even though he failed, he's Danny Dimes. Okay? Danny Dimes. Trotter was tight end. Jermaine Stewart. This could be another 100-plus yard rushing game. Give me the Colts. Give me the over.
C.J. Stroud is set to return. Houston's got the NFL's best defense, so they're going to pressure Indiana Jones or Danny Dimes. But I think Jonathan Taylor will get back on track. I don't know if Houston's going to go all out to stop the running game like the Chiefs did. Warren's an excellent tight end. They got good receivers. Offensive line did not have a good week last week for Indianapolis, but they are 6-0 at home. I think that streak will continue. I'm taking Indianapolis but going under the total. Rob?
What was that they just stopped making in the mint just about a week or 2 ago?
A
The
penny.
penny,
The
right?
penny. Yes.
The penny.
The penny.
That it's going to show up this week in Indianapolis. Danny the penny. The dime is no longer going to be worth anything in Indianapolis. Yeah, I don't understand this. I don't understand this line at all. I think the Texans are the better team here. Indianapolis, they've given the ball away 11 times in the last 3 games. They just, to me, they're confusing. He's going back to old methods, doing stupid things. I like the Texans to win this game outright. I think the Texans win this game. I don't need the points. And I am going to go under the total.
Tim?
Yeah, that was the thing, that their defense being the Texans defense being the number one overall defense until you face Jonathan Taylor. This may be a 4 or 5 point game. The Texans will keep this close, but I think it's a 4 or 5 point win for the Colts. So I'll take the Colts and the over.
All right. The next game is Jacksonville at Tennessee. Jacksonville is with the points being 44.5, and Jacksonville is favored by 6.5 points. Tim, who starts?
Michael, you're first.
Jacksonville, Trevor gets better one week, and then he gets bad next week. I don't know what week we're going to find this week, but and they're on the road. But Tennessee, you think the Arizona Cardinals are bad? I think Tennessee is just as bad. Give me the Jaguars. I don't know if they're going to – I don't know how many these points. No, this game goes under. This might be a boring game to watch.
Okay, Jacksonville's still in the playoff mix, and Tennessee looks like a one-win team for the season. I'm picking Jacksonville and the total over.
All right, Rob, go ahead.
Most of the times you don't see no team getting to play at home 3 weeks in a row. The Titans kept it close with the Texans. The Titans kept it close with the Seahawks. Go back and look at the Jaguars coming to Tennessee. It's not been good. If you want to go back to Nightmare on Elm Street or Nightmare in Tennessee, that's what you can call it. It's not been good, and Trevor Lawrence has not had a fun time out there. 6.5 points, I'm taking them. I'm taking the Titans. Jags probably win this game by a field goal. I'm taking the Titans, though, in this ball game, and I am going under the total. I didn't catch Mike, so Mike went
Jacksonville under.
Jacksonville under. All right.
Yeah.
Go for it, Ken.
Rob, you will not be on the island here with that Titans pick. I agree. They played very well. They played well enough the last 2 weeks to, within 6 points and 3 points. Maybe this team's starting to turn the corner a little bit. Maybe keep building on this, and maybe you'll win a couple games by the end of the year, but not this week. Jaguars need this a little bit more, so I'll take the Titans to cover, but the Jaguars to win and under the total.
All right, the next game up is the Los Angeles Rams at Carolina, 46.5 points, and Los Angeles is favored by 9.5 points. Who's
Brian,
first?
take it away.
I think I am. Am I
Yes,
first?
you are. Yeah, you're first.
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew Stafford, 30 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's on his way to be the MVP. I think they're the best team in football right now. 5 straight wins. San Francisco tried to hand Carolina the game last week, but 3 interceptions off Brock Purdy. But Bryce Young returned the favor with 2 interceptions of his own. So I'm picking the Rams and going under. Rob?
Right. Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. I'm with you. I think the Rams are one of the top 3 teams in the NFL right now. I'm impressed by them. Carolina's a tough place to go in and play. Looks like it'll be a little windy, a little breezy this weekend. May even get a little bit of rain in there. I don't think the Rams matter, man. I'll tell you what. I think this is a team that can travel. I'm with Brian on this one. I like the Rams. I think they win this one solid, probably by 20 points. I'll go under the total, though.
Tim?
The Rams are the way better team. I think they're right for butt kicking. I'm going to take the Rams. I think this goes over because I think maybe the Rams will score or Panthers score 13 points to allow this game to go over. Michael.
Okay. What's Michael's favorite theory? West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Okay. but it's Carolina.
East Coast.
Oh, it's definitely going to be West Coast. Rams are going to come in. They're probably going to beat them by 20 points and maybe hold the Falcons to
The Panthers.
6
Well, the
points.
Panthers.
So we're going to take the Rams and we're going to go under.
All right. Next game up is New Orleans at Miami. 42.5 points, and Miami is favored by 5.5 points.
Rob, go ahead.
Rob.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. It's time for the Saints to play their rookie quarterback. It's time for them to turn him loose and get Taysom Hill out of the way. Throw Taysom Hill out of the way. Let him be a glorified running back. That's where he wants to be. But the Dolphins right here, this is a good spot for them. They still can smell a playoff berth, and they're just like the Chiefs right now. They're right in it. The Chiefs, even if they lose this week, a 46% chance of going to the playoffs. So that's not a make or break for them, but it is for the Dolphins. And I think the Dolphins come out and impress us this week. Mike McDaniel needs us to keep his job. He gets it. Dolphins win and cover easily, probably by more than a touchdown, and under.
Tim, who's up next?
All I have to say this is choo choo, because I'm on that train, Rob. Dolphins and under. Michael.
Michael is not going to go with the fish. The fish disappoint a lot of the people. The fish, they think they need to win to get to the playoffs and all that. If they do win the game, and that's a big if, I think the Saints are going to keep it close. And I think maybe pull out one of those 3-point victories. So give me the Dolphins to win, the Saints to cover, and I'm going to go under the total.
All right, Brian.
And probably be on the island.
You are on the island.
I know I am. I love being on the island.
Wait a minute. Did you pick the Dolphins or the?
You picked New Orleans
I took the Saints and the under.
to cover and Miami to win.
All right.
Yes, Miami will win the game. Maybe.
All right, Brian.
San
Maybe.
You didn't do yours. You didn't do New Orleans and Miami.
Oh,
Did you
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
you
jumping
did.
the gun here.
Because I said-
McDaniel's trying to save his job. That's already been mentioned. They're on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a bye. I like Miami to win this. I'm taking the over in this game.
All right. Now San Francisco at Cleveland. There's 40.5 points, and San Francisco is favored by 6.5 points. Who's up, Tim?
That'd be me.
Michael, I think.
Yeah, it's getting to be 12 Pains of Christmas for the Browns. Although they did win against a not great Raiders team, but the problem is all of Shador's passing yards came on 3 passes: the deep one to Bond, a long pass to Judy, which I think he fumbled because I haven't watched the last 2 weeks of Browns games, and then that 65-yard screen pass to Dylan Sampson. I think the 49ers are going to give him a little bit more problems. However, Myles Garrett's on a tear right now. So, I mean, the Browns have been known to pull the upset against the 49ers. Look at is either 2020 or 2023. The last time they were in Cleveland, the Browns were heavy underdogs and then kicked the last-second field goal to win. They're not winning this game, but I think they keep it closer. I'll take the Browns to cover, the 49ers to win, and under. Also, it's going to be 40 degrees with 20-mile-an-hour winds. So, just to let you know. All right, Michael, you're up.
It's going to be cold in Cleveland. Myles Garrett is going to sack him. It's going to be cold in Cleveland. And you want to know what? The Browns are going to win this game. I'm taking Cleveland, and I am going I wonder if there's going to be snow there.
No, I don't. I think the snow's out of here as of Saturday.
Really? Okay, then.
But there might be a chance of rain.
Chance of
Then
rain.
I'll definitely go under. It's gonna be cold in Cleveland.
Okay.
Go ahead, Brian.
Miles Garrett's trying to set a record for sacks. I don't know if everybody's been following that, but he's been.
I
on
have,
fire.
yeah.
Didn't Cleveland get like 10 sacks last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tied a team record.
Tied a team record.
Or they're one off a team record, one of the two. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. You mentioned the 3 explosive plays that he's had. That's as many as Cleveland's had all year. So he did get that. But San Francisco's a much tougher team. Oh, the thing I noticed after the game, I heard that Sanders didn't get really hardly any credit in the locker room. I mean, he talked about this guy and that guy. I don't think they even mentioned Sanders in the locker room after the game. So San Francisco, they got a much better defense. I not a much better, but I think they've had injuries. They're missing Warner, they're missing Bosa, but they've covered that, and they're doing well there. They made up for a lot. After last week, should Mac Jones be starting again? Purdy just was not on. He threw 3 interceptions. Those are just bad decisions and bad throws. This is the other team that hadn't had their bye week yet. I think this is a hard game for me to pick, but I'm going to go with San Francisco, and I'll take the under.
Rob?
Man, I don't know why everybody. This is not a hard game to pick. Shador Sanders is overrated. My goodness. The guy throws 3 passes and throws for 100 yards, and then ball was not in the air over a second and a half, no time. He didn't throw the ball 10 yards down the field. This is going to be a blowout by halftime. They're going to have Purdy sitting the bench, and in comes Mac Jones. This is going to be the blowout of the week right here. I'm sorry. The Browns have 0 chance here. I'm taking and I'm going under the total.
It's gonna be cold.
Will not throw for 100 yards. He'll run for more than he throws. And that won't be a lot.
All right.
Oh, with the wind.
Minnesota is at Seattle, and there's 42.5 points. Seattle's favored by 4.5 points.
All right, Michael, you're first.
Now that's Seattle, Washington, right? Let me see.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
Seattle, Washington.
9.5 points. 9.5 points.
Oh, thank you.
9.5 points.
There's somebody who doesn't write very good.
Thank
Wow.
You're welcome.
You really think it's another West Coast, East Coast game? Now, the first time I said, okay, the Rams, they're a good team. They find a way to beat, the Redskins / Commanders.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Remember what teams you're talking about?
Oh, I got the wrong
Seahawks
team.
and the Vikings.
Seahawks and Vikings. Minnesota at Seattle. 42.5 points, 9.5 points. Seattle's favored by 9.5 points. Michael.
All right, now you can go ahead. Take 2, Michael.
Go ahead.
Take 2.
Yeah, because I just noticed something. Yes, and they're playing in Seattle. Oh, see, now that makes me think. It's still going to be a close game. McCarthy is playing. And Is he? Is McCarthy playing?
That's not for sure. And the guy that might be playing somebody you've never heard of.
Right.
Then there you go. Then Seattle's got to figure out the film on it. But the home team is that 12th man is a big thing. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go with the Seahawks. And I think I'll take the game under and deal with Sam I Am. So Seattle, give me the under on that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mike, on that. JJ McCarthy doesn't look like the future in Minnesota. Plus, I
No.
don't think he's playing. And the guy that's going to be playing, I've never heard of. Do you know who that is, Tim?
I pulled it up. It's Max Brosmer.
Oh my God!
And I could not even tell you where Max Brosmer went to
Ottawa
school.
Senators off of the Swiss Family Robinson train. I think for that. I don't know.
He's from Minnesota. So he went to
from
Minnesota.
So you're wanting Seattle?
It's somebody they saw playing football next to the stadium.
Yes.
They put him in there.
Seattle.
Probably put him
So
Are you
I
all
hope
under on
it's
that
not a
game, Mike?
hockey game.
No, you.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm under. I think Seattle will score all the points. I said the Rams are the best team. I'm kind of thinking Seattle might be the next best team out there.
all right,
So
go
I got
ahead,
Seattle.
Rob.
Rob?
Yeah. Big Red shows up this week, but not for the Vikings. It's going to be for the Seahawks. Oh, my gosh. The Seahawks, I'm not big on them. But, boy, oh, boy, the Vikings. You talk about laughing stock or laughing train right now. This team is one of the worst teams in the NFC. They really are just a half step above the Commanders. And they're traveling to Seattle 9.5 points, and I'm wondering where in the world are they going to score? Seahawks and under.
Tim?
Yep, and you wonder if Mr. Jefferson is going to get A.J. Brown syndrome and get completely frustrated and quit on the team. But I think he's a little bit more professional than that. But he was getting visibly frustrated with McCarthy last week. And I think it's going to continue. The Seahawks will control this game, and I can't see the Vikings scoring more than 6 points. So give me the Seahawks and under.
All right. Okay, last Sunday day game is Buffalo at Pittsburgh. There's 47.5 points, and Buffalo's favored by 4.5 points. Who's first, Tim?
That'd be Brian.
Okay. Generally, Josh Allen doesn't seem to have much help around him, including the play of his offensive line. You know, the offensive line was going well at the start of the year, but not lately. Pittsburgh, does anybody know if Aaron Rodgers is playing? He's got an injured left wrist. He walked on the field before the game, and somebody was photographing him, and it's his injured left wrist. Rodgers flipped him the bird with his right wrist.
Oh,
not only is it not functional, it's not communicating. So I'm not sure he's playing.
Questionable. He's questionable.
Yeah, it's questionable.
Questionable. Wonderful.
Also, Pittsburgh seems to win every other week. They win a game, and you think they're great, and then the next week they lose again. Last week they lost, so they're due to win. I'll pick Pittsburgh and take the over. Rob?
Well, I tell you, this is a team of two teams going toward the toilet, man. I mean, neither team wants it. Neither team wants it. Pittsburgh, the quarterback situation's got to scare you a little bit, because if whoever plays doesn't matter, they're just not quite as good as Allen. But Allen, you know, I'm visiting it right here. I'm getting 40-mile-an-hour winds right now, right here, the Wizard of Oz. He needs to go find a brain somewhere. He really does. He's scary, Josh Allen is, because if he had the brain up there, he could be an MVP candidate, but I just don't think he's got it. Steelers defense just don't scare me that much. I think the Bills are a touchdown better in this game. I'll take the Bills. I'm going to go under the total in this game, but it scares me a little bit.
41 degrees and rain they're calling for in Pittsburgh.
Oh!
Yeah, I'll still take Buffalo in the under.
Tim?
All right, so sticking with sort of Wizard of Oz-ish type thing, will Josh Allen be Glenda or will he be Elphaba? For those that don't know, for Wicked, the new Wicked movie that just earned $140 million this past weekend.
Did you go see it yet?
No, I've not seen either one. I'm not going to go see it at all. I think this is easy enough. I think the Steelers, they're not goal. I just don't see it this week. Bills and under.
Mike?
It's going to be when in Pittsburgh. When in Pittsburgh. Oh, boy. I don't think Rodgers is going to play. I think Mason Rudolph's going to play. And that's going to make the Buffalo defense lick their chops. Even though Rudolph isn't that as bad as everybody thinks he is. He's better than Jameis. He's better than Tyrod Taylor. He's better than Russell, Mrs. Wilson, you know. It's not saying much. So Josh Allen's going to have a game there. Give me the Bills and give me the under because it's going to be a sloppy track.
I'm on the island. Under or over?
Yeah, nice.
There's one more day game.
Under. He said under.
One more day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the Sunday night game is the Las Vegas is playing.
No, that's 4 o'clock game.
That's a 4.
Well, let's go with the Vegas game here, then we'll end with the other game.
Okay. Well, we got the Las Vegas at Los Angeles Chargers. If I can read the writing right, I think that's 44.5 points.
41 and a half.
41.
41.5 points. And then the Chargers are favored by 9.5 points. Who's first, Tim?
Let's see here. So Brian, you went last, so that would be
Rob.
me, I think.
Rob.
Yes? Yeah.
I went last.
Coach
Yeah.
Doofus gets to come back to LA. The dumbest coach in the NFL. It's first and goal. Let's throw the ball and give up the Super Bowl. Since then, he's done nothing right. He's going to do something right in this game. The Chargers are a total mess, and their offensive line is worse. I am going to say the upset of the week. I'm taking the Raiders to win this ball game. I think they can do it. If their coach doesn't get them in the way, all they got to do, I think, is run the football over and over and over, and then put pressure on Herbert. They've got a legit chance of winning this game. Chargers, most overrated team in football. I think we'll show it.
Okay, so you said Las Vegas. Did you say under or over?
I said under. I think they're going to win straight up, too. I think they're going to win. They're not even going to need the points.
Okay, Tim?
All right, yeah, I mean, I agree that the problem is the Raiders. I think they can't even get out of their own way because they don't really want to feature Genty that much. They should be running them 20 times a game. They're lucky they get him 10 carries. Like, really? Like, Pooper, get off the pot, with Genty. He's a rookie and you're not going anywhere. Feed him the dang ball.
This is why they fired Chip Kelly, probably.
Yeah, and that might help the offense too, is firing Chip Kelly. After that performance against the Browns, Lee. Yeah, and while the Chargers don't have much, and yes, their offensive line is in shambles. I don't make me look bad, Chargers. I'll take the Chargers in the under. Michael.
Yeah, this is not to me, I am going to complete opposite with Mr. Rob. I'm sorry. Dateline, Raiders bench. Petey is not going to feel well. He's going to complain about chest pain and other things because of what Herbert's going to do with the defense of the Raiders. Oh, my God. Where are those days? Where's Kellen Winslow when you need him? Where's Josh Jacobs? They're so desperate, they got to find Marcus Allen. Give me the Chargers. I don't like the number, but I think the game is going to go over because I think the Raiders will find a way to score 13 points.
Brian.
When I watched the Raiders play the Chiefs, I thought this has got to be the worst team in football. I mean, they did nothing. And now they got Chip Kelly. They got to put in a new system. hopefully that'll mean a better opportunity for Ashton Genty because he is a talent. He can play, but they've got to commit to it.
What's his name? Brock Purdy.
And then there's always a chance that Max Crosby takes over a game. That's a possibility. But the Chargers, I think overall, are a better defense for sure. And I just think they're a better team. I like Herbert. Offensive lines had 3 major injuries, so they're covering a lot up there. So no Slater, no Alt. I think they're one of the interior guys. Maybe the center has also been gone. So I'm taking LA Chargers with my fingers crossed, prayers up, and the under.
Okay, did you guys say I missed a game? There's a 4 o'clock game?
There's one more. And that's
Sunday night.
Yeah,
Sunday night with the Commanders. It's easy to miss.
Okay, so what's who are the Commanders playing? It's Broncos and Commanders. And what's the over under on that, Rob?
43.5, and the Broncos are favored by 6.5.
And I believe I am first on that one. Wow. The two is I heard Daniels was practicing this week. How? Okay. Even then, it's not going to be a fun Sunday night game. You thought Al Michaels had the bad games. This is not. Tirico's going to have to get something, and we'll see if our commander-in-chief comes on television again like he did for that Fox game. But we'll see. Commanders aren't very good. I'll take the Broncos. They could probably win by 7 under the total.
Michael?
Oh, okay. I'm just reading something. Oh, Denver. At least they don't have to deal with the air. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Is Jacobs playing? We don't know. Do we care? No. So Jacobs won that game. Why is this game the Sunday night game? What does this have to show me? Okay? Why? The press ain't going to be there, all right? And Josh Jacobs ain't going to be there. And in reality, the Washington Commanders defense ain't going to be there. Give me the Broncos and give me the under. Another embarrassing game on Sunday night.
Well, they scheduled the game because Commanders were in the championship game last year, and they figured Denver would be pretty good. But yeah, this turns out to be not a competitive game. Denver's on an 8-game winning streak. They're coming off of a bye. Washington's lost 6 games in a row, and it doesn't matter who's practicing a quarterback. They're going to have Nick Bonito on them all game long, play after play. And if it's Jaden Daniels playing, Bonito will wipe that smile off his face for sure.
Oh, happy day.
Bonito is just unblockable, I would say. Okay, so I've got Denver and the under. Rob?
I'm understanding that before the game starts, Dan Quinn is going to go at midfield, and they're going to give everybody in the stands arrows to throw at him, and he's going to scream out, "Give me liberty or give me death." The only thing I can save Washington in this game is if somebody can put him in a can and send him away from the stadium. Other than that, there's no saving the Commanders in this ball game. I'm sorry. This is going to be a total beatdown. 35-3. And I will go with the Broncos, and I will go under the total.
All right. Is there another game?
That's
Or
it.
is that it?
That's
That's it.
all.
That's all, folks.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right.
Half
Do you
the
mind if I have a
by Friday.
So I have a couple of things I want to say, and it has to do with high school football. So there is a high school in Ohio, Marion Local, that was on a 76-game winning. They said their 76-game winning streak snapped in the regional finals.
wow.
by it was St. Henry nickname, their high school name,
yeah.
the Redskins. So yeah, good for them. And then state semifinals. Good luck to Avon High School, which is about 20 minutes from me. Glenville High School is also playing. You know, Troy Smith, and they sent a big pipeline to, and any other schools in, I say, Cuyahoga, Lorain, or Lake County in Ohio. And that's all I have.
So did you say Trey Smith went to that school?
He may have.
Yeah, he could.
I have
He's
to
injured
look.
and not playing for the Chiefs.
Steve Harvey went to Glenville High School, 1971 class of.
Yeah, they might have let him go watch that game because he can't play for the Chiefs. He's got a low and a high ankle sprain. There's no way he's playing.
Is that the team?
Yeah,
where,
Troy Smith went to Glenville High School, yes.
Is that the team? That team that at the end of the game, at the last play of the game, and when they knew they were going to lose to this team, they took a knee?
Yes, that is the Marion Stein team.
I
Yes,
saw
they took
that
a knee
on
when they knew they were
YouTube.
going to lose. Yes,
I thought that was really classy.
That was very classy. It essentially said, "You beat us. There you
Fair
go."
and square, and there you go. Yeah, we're in the middle of our Texas playoffs. We got 2 weeks till Jimmy gets to host them all.
Yeah, I want to thank Ron McGrath for joining us. And he says, Brian, so glad to see you. Hope you keep making videos. Go Chiefs, watching from Springfield, Missouri. And he also says hi to Tim and everybody. We've lost Rob, so I think we're going to cut it here. Hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll be back next Wednesday for those games.
Better weather.
Thanks for watching, and have a good Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.